Hello, everyone. Welcome. Welcome to Rustic Barn Cards. I am Terri Hartley, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator coming to you from Iowa. And let me just click a couple buttons so I can see when you come on. Today is Tuesday, June 4th, 2024, and it's a really special day for me because 40 years ago today, my daughter was born. And as soon as I finish this live, my husband and I, we're going to get in the car and we're going to drive. She lives a little bit over an hour away to help celebrate her milestone birthday. So it's a pretty exciting day. All right. Well, today I have some quick and easy cards for you. And I'm going to be using a stamp set called You Are Beautiful. And hi, Veronica. Good to see you. And yes, whether you're watching this live or whether you're watching the replay, please say hi and let me know where you're watching from. And this is streaming to YouTube and Facebook. So if I say hi to someone and you don't see that person on there, it's because they're on either the Facebook or the YouTube, the opposite of what you're on. All right. Well, I have a couple things to talk about when I turn the camera down. There's a lot going on. June 4th. So we have a brand new month and lots of things going on. And so I'm going to turn the camera down so we can get started. And I hope all of you are doing well today. Well, if you haven't already heard, and you may have, but if you haven't heard, then Stampin' Up! Starting tomorrow, June 5th through the 30th, they are going to have a 10% discount on their stamps plus their die bundle. So it's not just their stamps, it's a bundle. So the bundle is a stamp set and a die that goes with it. Now those stamp sets and dies are already 10% savings in our catalog. So now you're going to get another 10%. So that's like 20%. Plus the Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine and the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Both of those will also be discounted at 10% off from June 5th through June 30th. So just wanted to make sure that you were aware of that. And this is our brand new beautiful catalog. Today, I'm going to be using You Are Beautiful, and you'll find that on page 93 of the catalog. And I love the images, and I love all the sentiments that are in here. You receive 6 cling stamps, and in the United States, that's $24. And this is inspired by million sales achiever Margaret Van Vliet or Villay, and I apologize if I'm mispronouncing your name. So here is that beautiful set. And as you can see, we're going to be using a couple of stamps from here. We also are going to be using deckled rectangles, and I'm going to be using the 3rd from the largest, the 4th from the largest, and the smallest. And this is the deckled rectangles. Before we start on our card, let me share with you about our online global retreat. I want to invite you to this. We have early bird registration going on. I sent out an email yesterday, and I had the wrong date is when the early bird registration ends June 14th. And I did say that wrong in my email. I will correct that. But June 14th, our early bird registration ends. The price in the United States is $74. And this is an online global retreat. I've teamed up with Sarah from Australia, Connie from Canada, Louise from the United Kingdom, and of course myself, Terri, here in the United States. So there's 4 of us. There's 8 different live presentations via private Facebook live group. You get a retreat box shipped to your door. over $30 of Stampin' Up! Product, and you'll get written tutorials, plus not only for the make and takes, but also the pillow gifts, and they will be written in card sizes for inches and centimeters. And you'll get 8 make and takes with envelopes, pillow gifts, and a lot more. We try to have different techniques each retreat. This is our 6th retreat, and we try to have different techniques. I'm really happy with the techniques that we are planning for you for the 6th retreat, and I hope that you'll like them too. We also have a Zoom meet and greet to meet everyone before the retreat on Zoom, and then an after party that is, of course, optional. And we do have 2 options. There's more information in the description. And so then the last thing before we start stamping is my Rustic Barn Card Club. And my Rustic Barn Card Club is a subscription, although you can try it for a month and you can cancel. So, but if you do stay 6 months, then you do receive a $25 product credit. This month, I'm going to be using, for June, I'm going to be using the same stamp set that I'm going to use today, You Are Beautiful. So this is a stamp set that I'm using for my June card club. You do need to register by the 10th, by next month, end of next Monday. There's 5 projects, 4 cards, one of 4 different designs. So you have 4 different card designs plus a 3D project. And then this is shipped out to you like the 20th, 21st of June. And there's information in the description. So today we're going to be using You Are Beautiful. We're going to be using those deckled rectangles. Plus, we're going to be using the In Color 6x6 Designer Series paper. Now, this paper comes not only in the In Colors, but it comes in all of our color families. So the subtles and the neutrals and the brights. So you can get this paper in any of that. And so you have, and it's all 2-sided. So I really, really like this paper. And we're going to be using, I'm going to show you a card in Summer Splash, and then we're going to make our card today in Peach Pie. And we're also going to be using some linen thread. So let me just show you the card that we're going to make. It is such a fun, oh, thanks, Veronica. Yes, Veronica is signed up for the retreat, and Veronica, I'm so happy they're going to join us for the retreat. And one of the things I think that I'm the most proud of is that I have people that signed up for the first retreat, and they have signed up for every retreat since. And this is the 6th one, and they've already signed up. And so that really makes me feel like we're giving some value. And so that makes me happy. This is the card we're going to make today. This is Make Today Amazing. And but we're going to make this in Peach Pie. So I'll lay that aside and bring in what we need. We're going to start off with our card base, and it's just a regular card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. I will have the measurements down in the description. They're not there yet, but I will later on this evening, or at least tomorrow, since I will be gone most of this evening. I'm going to bring in Peach Pie layer, and this is 5 1/4 by 4. And then I'm going to bring in Designer Series paper, and it's 2-sided. So, and this is 3 3/4 by 5. And so we're just going to layer those right like this. Before we started today, I was going to get a new adhesive out, but because I know last night this was a little bit low, but we'll see if we can get it to work. And then I guess I thought about it this morning, but when I came up to my craft room was upstairs, then I didn't. But if I need to grab one, I can. We'll try it one more time. Sometimes if you shake it. Okay, well, let me see. Let me grab one of these over here. All right, I apologize. Let me run and get a new bottle. And this is how our bottles come. They're wrapped up, so you just peel that off, and then you're ready to go. All right, now we should be back in business. I should have gotten it out last night when I was up here crafting and knew that it was getting really low. Okay, we're going to put that designer series paper, that's 3 3/4 by 5, onto our peach pie cardstock, and we can go ahead and layer this together. Hello, Connie. I'm going to add this. So Connie Douglas, who just jumped on, she's going to be one of the presenters for our 6th retreat that I was just telling everybody about. And Connie is from Great Stamping with Connie, lives in Canada. I'm going to lay this aside, and then I'm going to bring in Basic White, and this is the 4th from the largest. So this is the 4th from the largest that I have already die cut out. And this is the one we're going to do some stamping on. So the only ink you need today is one color, and we're going to use peach pie. But of course, you could make this any color that you wanted. And I already have our image on a block. And I'm going to bring the ink down to that. And then this is how the layer is going to be. But because it's easier for me, I'm going to turn it this way, but I'm still going to stamp it. So I'm going to hold the image this way, and I'm going to kind of put it in the middle, and then I'm going to press down and then straight up. And if you notice, it's a little bit lighter there, and that was really bothering me. I thought, so what I did with my stamp, I tried to prep it with Versamark. I stamped Versamark on here, and then I cleaned the Versamark off. But if you notice on this card, it's the same way. Well, then I started looking at the stamp set. And if you kind of notice, this leaf right here is lighter than these two. And then right here, it's a little bit lighter. So I believe that it was meant to be that way. So it's a little bit lighter. So that is how to make it look a little bit more realistic, right? Okay, I'm going to lay that aside. I'm going to bring in a scrap of Basic White. And I'm going to use today this sentiment, make today amazing. But we have such great sentiments. You are a shining light. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and he will direct your path. Proverbs 3, 5 through 6, and you are beautiful. Oh, good, Veronica. I'm glad you can't wait for the retreat. We are really getting excited. Um, okay, I'm going to go ahead and stamp make today amazing. I want it to be straight, but if I don't get it exactly straight, I can fix that because I'm going to be using a die to die cut this out. Now that is the only ink I need, so I'm going to go ahead and close this up. And then we're going to use the smallest. And even though I have one cut out, I'm going to go ahead and bring our cut and emboss machine in. And I usually bring in the smallest, the mini, but today this is the handy one. So what I love about our cut and emboss that it has all the directions here for you. So plates 1, plate 2, plate 3. And you can see by the plates that this is a dearly loved cut and emboss machine. I use it all the time. So I'm going to grab his little tape. And then I'm going to place the plate 3 on top again. And we're just going to go right through here. And there we go. Whoops. And those just peel off. And then here you go. Make today amazing. All right, so now I'm going to bring back those 2 pieces. I'm going to bring in a layer of peach pie, and this is, I used the 3rd from the largest deckled rectangle. And then I'm going to layer the basic white deckled rectangle on top of the peach pie. And then we're going to use a little linen thread. But you could use some twine, you could use ribbon, you could use whatever that you wanted for this next step that I'm going to do after this one. So we'll get this lined up. I think linen thread is one of those basic tools that everyone needs. I mean, you need scissors, you need adhesive, you need linen thread. So if you don't have any linen thread, I would definitely add that to my list. And while I'm thinking about, I mentioned about that 10% off, I'm going to be doing a little ordering, kind of an extra thank you gift. So when you order with me from the 5th through the 10th, I will be sending you, as a thank you gift for ordering, a variety pack of designer series paper. You'll get like 20 sheets of 6x6. Most of it will be retired, but you will have some new designer series paper from our new annual catalog too in there. So I'm just wrapping this around, and then I'm bringing it over to the left, and then I'm going to make a bow. Now I leave my linen thread on the spool. So I feel like I don't waste as much when I do that. Whether that's actually true or not, I don't know. But then you can kind of fix this like you want, your bow. I kind of, and sometimes it kind of wraps around, but you can kind of there you go, and kind of. All right, now we will probably, I know I'm gonna trim that just a little bit, and if I need to again, we will. Okay, now I'm going to turn this over, and I am going to add dimensionals, because we're going to pop this up on the front of our card. I always put one in the middle. I don't like it to sag in the middle. So I've got, I guess, 7 dimensionals, but if you watch me, you know I love my dimensionals. Now you can save your dimensionals by, some people cut them in half and just use half of them. That works too. And then we're going to bring this, and we are going to center it the best we can at the top, at the bottom, and left and right. And it kind of helps because we have those rows of circles on our designer series paper, even though I think I could have lowered it just a little bit, but that's okay. I'm going to undo this because I feel like I need to make it just a little bit tighter. So we'll just do it again. I like that better. Okay, and then again, we can just work with, kind of stretch those out. Then we're going to bring in our sentiment piece. And I'm going to go ahead, and I am going to add 3. I was looking because I didn't want to put this clear over to the end. I wanted to bring it over to use Connie's trick with that dental floss, but instead we'll just get another one. There we go. So I want to leave this, this is going to be the edge is going to hang over this. So I don't really want a dimensional right here. So I did put 3 dimensionals, and then I am going to just go ahead and put it about right there. And so see, this hangs over a little bit, so I didn't want a dimensional underneath there. And then we're going to bring in, our in color dots. And of course, you can make this with any color of cardstock. But as you notice, I'm doing everything kind of in one color. So this is peach pie. So we're definitely going to use peach pie gems. And you have 2 sizes. You have small and large that comes in this package. And so here is our card, quick and easy. Here is the first card that I shared using Summer Splash. So again, I used all kind of the same color. You can let me know whether you like the Summer Splash or the peach pie the best. But you could use any colors. And again, as I mentioned, that designer series paper that I used today, it comes in all of our color families, the subtles, the neutrals, the brights. I'm probably leaving some of them out, but it comes in all of the color families. So you could use any cardstock that you want. So Veronica says that she likes the Summer Splash the best. And that is the first card I made. And then I thought, oh, let's try a different one. And I love the peach pie. I love all of our end colors. Petunia pop. I love all of them. Thank you for being here and watching. There's a lot going on starting tomorrow, June 5th through June 30th. Stampin' Up! Is offering the 10% discount on the bundles, which is the stamp set and dies, and the cut and emboss machine. I'm giving an extra thank you special if you order with me from June 5th through the 10th with that designer series paper variety pack. And don't forget, early bird registration is going on for our 6th online global retreat. Information in the description. And my June card club, which ends June 10th to sign up, but it's using the same stamp set that we use today. You Are Beautiful. I don't think I forgot anything, but there's a lot going on right now. Thanks for being here. Thank you for those of you watching the replay, those of you watching the live. I'm Terri Hartley at Rustic Barn Cards. Have a great day. I'll see you next Tuesday at 1 p.m. Central. Bye for now. Take care. See you soon.